Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age 2. I know I said we'd be dealing with the dwarves, but I wasn't talking about the dwarves you thought about.
I have a report you might
I also have
find
a person with me today.
Hello.
Just want to get illustrated back with me.
And the secret that was said to be buried within. Yet when
This
the
is
Chantry
actually
went to investigate, they were turned away
the Legacy
by the
DLC
Grey Wardens.
for
And
all
why would
technics.
I find that interesting?
Which I haven't seen, so it'll be
Because
a
the
great
champion
adventure
was
for me.
there. I can't help
We
but
saw this
notice
nice
you
cutscene
failed
of
to
Cassandra
mention this
being
adventure.
upset.
Oh, that.
How unusual for her in
I
DA2.
didn't think you'd be interested. Just some business with Hawk's family. A few Carter dwarves.
She's
who
a
went too
lot more
far.
upset at Inquisition.
You're not going
I
to
don't know.
believe me.
She seems
I'll take my chances.
pretty cool in Inquisition. You can
All right.
actually get her to
Don't say
joke
I
around
didn't
and
warn
stuff.
you.
Yeah. She was always
There
angry
it
at me.
is.
What did you do? She thinks I'm the bee's
These are
knees.
Carter dwarves, so they're more criminals and smugglers than anything else.
Might have been
Not
conscripting the
usually stupid,
Templars.
though.
Oh
Why
yeah,
they'd
that would
attack you.
I don't understand. They've
And
come after
for this
you.
DLC,
They've
we will
come
be
after
having
me.
with us throughout the whole
What do they
thing
want?
Bethany and Varric.
That's what we're here to find
Aveline
out.
is here.
You
For a
have
reason.
plan, then? I found
That
their
reason is the
hideout, but
secret
my
boss
sources
fight.
couldn't tell me anything else. It's all very strange.
Why do you say that? It's just the Carter, isn't it?
As far as my contacts in the Carter know, they shouldn't be here. There shouldn't even be a here. This place is invisible. A big blind spot on the map. Bianca's never been this suspicious, and she's twitchy to start with.
Does it matter? We just need them to stop trying to kill us.
A fine point. So, what's the plan?
They're going to stop their attacks. One way or
I forget you play Angry Hawk.
Well, that sounds
Yeah.
fun.
So we're just
Playing
going
through
to
this
walk
as
in and
sarcastic or
start
nice
cutting
Hawk
off
is
heads.
that's a trip.
Don't worry, Sunshine. The bloodstains come out.
Let's move before we're spotted.
Well, at least we found it. I was worried they might do something to Mother. Let's go.
What?
Do something to Mother?
Well, it's because the setup for this is the Carta have been coming after Hawk,
They're from
basically the main
Merchant's
character,
Guild.
and your
Carter
sibling,
doesn't
whoever
kill
lives,
guild members.
for a while,
Really
attacking you and
strange.
stuff, which is, as Varric said, odd for the Carta. They're mainly thugs for money.
Right, but isn't Hawk's mom, indisposed at this point?
At this point, which is when we're doing it, because you can do this DLC whenever, it
Right.
actually changes some dialogue options and some dialogue between characters, is at the moment she's currently trying to
Just-
get her estate back.
Okay. I was like, so she's not currently indisposed.
Not at the
Do
moment,
you
no.
hear that?
Okay.
And
Look! The Carter has people...
there are
Oh no.
They know we're here.
there are multiple ways, like if certain decisions down the line that can affect you, and like if you don't bring your sibling with you, you don't get certain dialogue between that. Like this actual one where we end up coming face to face with the people who are after us has a little bit of extra dialogue if you have your sibling.
Oh. Look at the bones.
Bones all over the place here.
You,
See,
both sisters,
right there. That
you're
normally
here
is just
together.
skips that line entirely.
Is he referring to you and me?
Everyone, it's the children of Malcolm Hawk. They've come to us.
I feel that
What does
based
my
off of
father have to do with this?
that right there,
Began with him, and ends
they would
with
never
you.
go actually
Blood for blood, that's
and
what
deal
we
with
were
your mother at
told.
all,
Did Father do something
because they
to the Carter?
are after the blood of your
You
dad,
come to
which
us
your
now,
mother
and
wouldn't
that's
have.
the only thing that matters.
You come after my family, you pay the price.
We must have the blood. You don't understand.
Right. So much for conversation.
We will take it. Corinthians will walk in the sun once more.
Never heard of that guy.
Totally not important. doesn't have like a whole game where he's important at all. Yeah. Most of your enemies here for maybe about the first, I'd say maybe hour or so of going through this, your enemies are the Carta.
Dwarves. How long's the DLC total about?
If I remember correctly, it's maybe if you do everything, about 5 hours or so.
It's not too bad.
So that could just be because I get lost.
Really, it's a 15-minute dungeon, but yeah, it's nice the Descent DLC for Inquisition. There's a lot of places to explore, but it's pretty linear. It's one of those things where it's like you really can't get lost.
This is technically linear, just some things are kind of open and side paths that don't lead to anything besides like one crate that has junk in it that sells for maybe 2 silver.
Dang, Bethany. Light a dude up.
Yes. If you haven't seen, I've actually shown why they don't allow you to have 4 mages by having a party of 3 mages. That shows why they don't allow you to. Because it's ridiculous.
Because you just break everything.
And explore and cut out there, because there's a path to the, I think it's north, and at the end of that's some bones. The bones have nothing important. And new enemy type. DLC only.
Bronto?
Yep. Bronto.
Oh, familiar with fucking Bronto.
Bad in this one.
That doesn't look like they have, you know, an entire bar of guard
There's no guard.
to go along with their massive health.
The DLC does actually add some new enemies.
That's always nice. I don't want to pay 15, 20 bucks for the same shit.
What people didn't see, and I cut out from basically just entirely, was when you're actually going around the city. I think if it's... Yeah, you actually end up fighting the Carta a lot in Darktown. I cut out all that because that was annoying. But once you clear out their spawns, you don't have to worry about it.
In Inquisition, Barrett makes a joke about people dressed up like city guards or whatever running around the town at night attacking people. It's
For our
funny.
blood.
Yeah,
But why? Does it matter? They're not getting it.
and there's
These dwarves are clearly deranged.
some
The Carta doesn't normally act
really
like this.
interesting things here, like there's a trap,
I'd like to know who this
which
Cornelius is.
will be
Whoever he
being
is,
shown
he's
off,
going
and
to answer for this.
there it is. That's what I was looking for. One of the few codex entries that you get to see. That's actually a hint on the secret boss fight. There are 3 of those.
The pestilent one. Amgaforn. That's a load of nonsense.
Amgaforn is dwarven for sacrifice. That's not a reassuring name.
We never go any place, do we?
No, it's Kirkwall.
It's Kirkwall, or it's outside of Kirkwall, or it's below Kirkwall, or it's
Some-
here.
Around Kirkwall, so it's just a shithole in general. Poor Kirkwall.
Yeah, that's why sometimes it's interesting, especially in Inquisition with Solus's personal quest of seeing those mages from Kirkwall and they're acting like it's a big deal.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a demon. Jesus, that's like, you know, going to the store. Have you played Trespasser?
I have not.
Okay, then I won't spoil. what goes on in Kirkwall.
How many generations of warriors?
Same old, same old?
No, it's a fantastic turn. You'll like it quite a bit.
And just with the history of Kirkwall, like changing hands from Tevinter to not being Tevinter to everything that happens in this game. But these are all actual hints about what you're supposed to do to fight the secret boss. Which basically tell you nearby is sealed
This place has a history of crazy.
a thing that the dwarves just went, we're not going to deal with that.
It's a horrible abomination. Don't open that door. Hey, let's open this door.
And there it is.
And I'm actually leaving some of the loading screens in for this band because they are really nice looking. Like, that one's actually really, really nice and will not be seen elsewhere.
Yeah, Inquisition, you've got the codex entries, which are kind of interesting, but I'd rather have just a short, tiny blurb than some of the longer stuff because you don't have time to read it.
Yeah, and
Someone's left a surprise here for us.
this place does use traps.
We're good to go.
A lot.
Intermittently here at the start. If you didn't have a rogue, you would obviously run into those. And they will definitely be getting their use out of the Bronto. But it is a lot easier.
I'll throw a giant in the mix. It'll feel like home.
And I keep forgetting to summon the dog. The Mastiff is great.
Dog. Is he still called Dog?
He's called Muzz. That's mainly because it's what he goes after. And this is one of the places I got lost in. It seems really small, and it is.
And yet,
Lost.
the 4 buildings here all look alike, and I got turned around.
Even though it's like I came downstairs. There's clearly a thing of stairs. Actually, now with Eric in the party, you can drop a lot of the archery stuff for rogues that I've actually,
Hail of arrows and all that fun stuff.
I've actually had him use because I forget to do that. By telling them to be able to drink potions, makes it so that they don't automatically equip the new skills they learn. Oh yeah, and Bethany learned fire stuff, which is what that was. It is really, really nice. I'm seeing just all sorts of status effects going on here. There's a disoriented guy back there. Yeah. This is what I'm normally cutting out for people who think the fights are interesting. This is what it normally comes to.
Well, and, you know, there's a huge difference between playing it and watching it, too. When you're doing it, it's like, yay, wee, ha! And watching it, you're like, okay, this has been going on for 5 minutes, what the hell?
5 minutes is a relatively decent time to kill things in this DLC for a fight. Needless to say, it's difficult to understand the scope of the people that just pour in. Because they learned from their base game, didn't just have them, you know, spawn
Waves.
in from nowhere.
That's nice.
They're all kind of running from
Aren't we
places.
trying to raise money to go to the Deep Roads? Why didn't we just bring Bartrand with us now?
I don't think Bartrand would like this area of the Deep Roads. And that's suspicious. Pretty sure statues aren't supposed to have...
Especially dwarven ones. No magic!
Yeah. And a box. And we have to loot this box. Because the box gives the key to proceed onwards. But you will be finding throughout this DLC there is a lot of things from dwarves that are just like, yeah, we went to this place to look at things and boy is it weird. Such as this, which basically goes, oh yeah, we came to find this abandoned Grey Warden fortress, search it out, see how it looks, and one of our people went crazy. We got him calmed down, and then he
We're
vanished
not even
in the
in
morning.
Kirkwall. And he went crazy.
Does is sit in that rat hole with Gareth and think about father.
Bethany is constantly being worried about Mom here. Really don't want to leave. You know, I don't want to leave Mother alone at home with Gamlen for this long. We need to hurry up.
I was gonna say that's kind of understandable. Your uncle's a bit of a creep.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, Mom's alone at home with Gamlen. Can we just like hurry this up and get out of here? I really don't think it's a good idea.
She probably isn't actually with him because every time you go in the whorehouse, he's there. So
Yeah, it's weird. He ends up being at the Rose basically every time you enter, but he's also at his house.
yeah, teleporting magic. Weren't you just? Never mind.
And this is the point where I got turned around in here most of the time.
I'm surprised you agreed to come, Varric. You hate being underground.
Because
Harder the same way you do the Merchant Guild.
you forget which door you might have gone into.
I miss watching you make these motherless.
I forget. Do doors stay open in this place?
Yes,
In,
they do.
Want to punch a few stalagmites?
Well, I guess that's one
on
way
the
to tell.
there? That
Door
feels
open.
good,
That.
too.
The bodies despawn so fast. Normally, I go through an area and I'm like, yeah, I've been here. There's corpses everywhere.
Yeah, that's a really nice sign that, you know, oh, that's loot on the ground. I've been here. But, oh, and first action of what the traps do. Spikes.
That's very evil within, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's that game by a fair amount.
Yeah, it's a standard spike trap, and while you think that should do a lot of damage, it does surprisingly little.
They're like, ah, we got impaled. Happens all the time.
My standard swings do as much as the spikes do. Now, I didn't notice this throughout the DLC, and I kept using the spikes to actually cause harm to some people. Though they do work surprisingly well against the Bronto.
Slows them down at least.
It's really surprising because against the dwarves, no damage really. Bronto, actually pretty decent. I don't understand how. Except maybe Bronto just have more area.
Well, the dwarves all run around in their armor, so maybe that's it.
When you tell people about our escape from those...
What?
Yeah.
You're larger than life, Hawk. I have to give you a few flaws just
Awesome,
to make you
Eric.
approachable.
Did you just call me fat?
Yes, that's pretty much how I tell it. Hawk rolled into the fray like a gigantic pudding covered in gravy. It's more dramatic that way.
I hope the story ends, and then Hawk
Yeah.
backhanded the mouthy dwarf.
Ah, everyone's a critic.
Oh, right, I didn't cut this out. Me saving. Oops.
Oh well.
Eh. It's See you next time then.
Bye bye.